Alright guys, I'm back. I know I'm a little bit late on the election part of YouTube with the videos and the spins and the replies and the responses, but I'm hoping to cash in. So yeah, basically right now Mitt Romney's winning slightly the electoral votes, but it could come down to the wire. And basically what I want to say is, I want to say directly to all you voters, if you vote for Mitt Romney, saying that he is ultimately the most trustworthy person, you are a fool to believe that. If you vote for Mitt Romney and you believe that he is 100% perfect for America, you are a fool for believing that. 100%, no one is 100% ready. If you believe in Mitt Romney and you believe that he should be president only by his merits when it comes to the economy, you are one hell of a fool. And let me explain to you why. When you become president, especially of America, more than one issues come up. Oftentimes the reason why you entered office is not what usually goes down. Issues change. You have to readjust your priorities. So let me just do that. Let me give you guys an example. When Obama came into office, the economy, number one. When he finally came into office, the bailout, the car companies were going bankrupt. He wanted a bailout. Of course, everybody was opposed to that, but he still wanted the bailout. He passed the bailout. And if you keep hearing commercials saying Mitt Romney opposed the bailout, it's half true and half false. On record, he did not oppose that bailout because basically they did the same thing. He wanted the auto companies to go into bankruptcy to clear their debt. You have to know what you're doing in finance to understand that. Most people will not know what they're doing. So I can understand why some people are confused, but I kind of got off topic for a minute, but yeah. He still passed that. The stimulus comes along, he passes it. Now I'm going to say it worked, but some people who didn't get any funds from that bill may be bitter. I sure as hell would be. So there you go. Now another thing is, he did something completely different. Terrorism was a problem. He went off topic from the economy for a minute and took care of that problem. He took out bin Laden. He took out most of Al-Qaeda. If you think Mitt Romney is a stronger commander-in-chief than President Obama, you are a fool. That's the honest truth. He took care of most terrorists, of a lot of terrorists, not most. No one says that. He's provided health care. And now let me stop most of you. Some of you might not agree with the bill, but until we see how much it costs, you can't really say that it's 100% terrible. And when Republicans try to say that the bill costs the most amount of money is like the biggest tax increase in history or something like that, that's a lie. You are a fool for believing that. So let me explain the healthcare real quick. So if you are not insured and something happens to you or your stuff or your life or your family, you are fucked in the ass, because your debt gets inherited by your family. So let's use it Hurricane Sandy for example. If you are living in one of those houses in New Jersey that were demolished by the fires and you weren't insured, your house wasn't insured and your property wasn't insured, right now you probably need to come up with $300,000 at least for a lot, because like, as long as people may say that it is really expensive to be insured, being insured is nothing compared to how much it costs if you're not insured. Let's say you might have to pay like $400 a month to get insured for your house, to get your house insured. That is valuable money, because if you are not insured and your house is destroyed, even if you have a small house, you will have to pay up all of that in full by yourself, no one helping you. You are a fool for not having that. And what Obamacare basically does is it provides medical assistance, and it kind of helps people get insured, because if you're not insured and you're not able to meet your bills, we all pay for it, taxes. So not only are we paying for your stupidity, and yes, I said it's stupidity, but we're all complaining about it. So that's basically where I see the line with Obamacare. It's good, but is it worth its own value? So basically, it's almost like saying, would you get, if you went to, if people had the flu and you had the cure in your hand, like a bottle that would cure the flu, and you spend $100 and you were only able to treat 50 people and you had an extra $100 in your pocket, would you buy more of this to treat everybody, or would you cut it off and basically pick and choose who gets to live or not? And I know it's the flu and people survive. Let's just say hypothetically they would die. They will die without it. You're picking and choosing. That is not right. That's Obamacare right there. If you don't want to pick and choose, you pick Obamacare. It pretty much guarantees everybody. And yes, it's a technically it's a tax. Common sense tells you it's not a tax. Common sense. Technically it's a tax. Common sense tells you it's not a tax. So, is it going to cost more to implement Obamacare, or is Obamacare worth it to save those extra lives? And the more workers we have working, maybe not now, but I'm just saying, general rule of economics, the more money you can make. I take economics. I'm pretty good at it too. So yeah, I'll admit that some of Mitt Romney's policies I agree with. I actually had a relative who's black, surprising, go out and vote for Mitt Romney. That's surprising, because she's black. It's almost a given that he's going to get the black vote. But anyways, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about what I like about Mitt Romney's policies. Corporate gain and capital gain, I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. I kind of mix up the name. But capital gain is what you make on the stock markets and through investments. I don't want there to be a tax. Obama will tax it. I don't want there to be a tax. Because I know that I am a good trader. I know what to look for. I am good. I am disciplined. I am I am a risky investor. But overall, it works for me. So I don't want to pay taxes to make quick money, because it's not quick money, but in America, you can make a lot of money without really working for it through stocks. If you pick the right one. If you don't, you are fucked. That is something I genuinely like about Mitt Romney's policies. If you vote for Mitt Romney thinking that he will reduce the debt, you are a fool for believing that. His plan actually adds on to the national debt. He has been on record saying that he won't care about how much debt he creates until his second term. And for all of you saying that Obama is terrible and everything like that, would you rather have the country losing 800,000 jobs a day, or would you be happy? And I know it's not a huge increase. Would you be happy with 200,000 new job offers and hirees and employees and stuff like that every month? It's not huge numbers, but remember the general rule: if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. That's part of Romney's plan. Obama's plan doesn't really add up either. Something's got to give with either one of them. Romney doesn't want to tax anyone. Well, doesn't want to tax the wealthy. And Obama doesn't want to tax the middle class and the poor. Something's got to give, because both of their plans don't add up. So yeah, before I leave, I'm just going to say like, add, subscribe. Please click on every ad in or around my video. This is Henry1502 Inc. I am out.